So today we're going to go through Canva's AI features. So you may have seen Canva's awesome marketing video talking about all the incredible AI features that they've added to their platform. It does create quite a bit of hype around their new AI features, some of which I would say are not really quite there yet in terms of matching to the quality that they're showing in the video. So I think they've essentially overhyped a couple of them, but overall, I'm still a huge fan of Canva and love their system. And I think there's massive potential to add AI in, and overall, they're doing a really good job of it so far. I think a lot of it's just about the fact that the technology is really still progressing. But let's give you a tour of where Canva is up to with their AI features. So, starting with Magic Design, basically, with this one, you can simply put some text in and to the search bar up here, and then it will basically come up with some suggestions around what, um, yeah, design you could start with. So that's what I was doing here in one of these windows. Where are we? Here we go. So I've put in poster of an instructional designer. And then Magic Design, so it's used AI to, I believe, probably grab some of its templates and then select what it thinks might be relevant images. It's not, as you can see, there's stuff like here that's like simply just about design, not specifically instructional design. And then it's used AI to write the text that's required as part of these templates. So it is pretty cool. I think it's still got a bit to go, but it is actually like quite a cool start. So let's say we liked this, we could just jump into customizing this, and this has used AI to generate or customize this template, and it's already got some text that may actually be more relevant than just a standard template. So going back to some of the features in Magic Design. So Magic Design for presentations. Let's jump into the window for that one. So if you click through on this Magic Studio here, so that's this one on the left here, it does give you a try now button for each of these. They're not promoting this too much within the current regular editing experience. I think because they realize that it does still have a little bit to go, so they're not forcing it upon anyone right now, but kind of looking for the early adopters and testing from what I can see. So if we go back to, yep, here, so pitch presentation for, so I've just said a pitch presentation for an instructional design course. And so you'll see it gives you recommendations for regular templates, but it also gives you magically designed templates. So it's used AI to design these. So let's say we apply this one. So it's actually kind of cool what it's done here. It's pretty, yeah, some relevant stuff here. And because Canva has built the foundational technology behind simple design with their incredible templates, I think this is putting them in a really good position to use AI for design. So I think they're definitely one to keep an eye on, especially if you're a user and fan of Canva. So that's the presentation side, Magic Design for video. So that's this one. Sorry, before I jump into that one, let's look at this first. So I've decided to try their image and video generator. I don't know for sure exactly how they're using this. There is integrations available with image generators like OpenAI, DALL-E. So it's possible that they could be using that and not their own technology, but I don't know for sure. They So yeah, I put the example in here, an old Chinese lady cycling at the beach with pink water, expecting it to not actually give me pink water. And it has actually done that, even though I mean she is in pink. The black's pink as well, but the water is pink, so that's cool. And it's a pretty good image. Like there's some blurry stuff around here, but it's pretty decent. Interestingly, when I went to the video side, so Canva has partnered with Runway, which I think are leaders in this space right now. Um, so they've made the smart decision to do that instead of sort of putting, you know, so many people onto tackling this problem, this very difficult problem themselves. And so Runway has essentially generated that, and then it's just puts that right in there. Cool. So magic design for video again. Let's have a look in here. So I just clicked try on there, and then it was like, okay, select a video. So let's select something here. I'll go with this 1 minute one, maybe just in case there's some cutting and stuff I want to do. Oh, okay. Select at least 3 files to add to your video. Interesting. Okay, let's see what it does. Oh, describe the kind of video you want. We'll use this to generate a design. Okay, this is interesting. Well, let's just say a promo video for AI tools. All right, we'll see what it comes back with. So it's taken the sound out of these videos, but I'm guessing I can probably, oh yeah, it's muted that. So I technically can actually put this on if it was relevant. This is actually pretty cool. Yeah. Hmm. And it's pulled in my logo from my saved brand within Canva as well. So, and applied music. So it's pretty promising actually. All right, next one. Also, there's meant to be some magic animate feature here. Wonder how we do that. Magic animate. Let's click on that, see what happens. I don't know how much AI is actually involved in this, but let's just say playful for now. Your design has been animated. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's just really just kind of used the same animation. I don't know how much AI is really involved in that versus like a template animation, but anyway. So let's jump to this next part. We're going to do some magic image edits. So we've got this video here. Sorry, image here. Let's click on that and then edit the photo. So we've got this magic image studio here. So quite a few things you can do with this. We've already looked at the background remover. So that, yeah, if we click on that one, it should, yeah, that worked super quickly. And it does like quite a good job. And this works really well on video as well. So I'm just gonna Control Z to undo. I don't know why it's, oh, yep, here we go. Um, Edit again. So Magic Eraser, let's try this one out. I find this can kind of not work that well. But let's try it out. Let's say I want to remove his watch. So usually what I find when I do this is it can work sometimes if it's quite a clear distinction for the AI to pick up, but when it's something like this and there's a lot going on, it might just kind of blur bits and look a little bit weird. So just be aware of that. Um, yeah, so you can see it may not be noticeable to some people, but not really like making me confident enough to use it myself. Um, for most things, because you can just see it just goes suddenly like blurry, like it has been edited. Um, cool. And then let's try Magic Expand. So we'll go whole page. So this expands the image. So AI will actually generate uh, another part of the image up until the border here. So it is literally like AI creating another part of the image that has not been captured in the photo. So yeah, it's done an okay job. And sometimes, you can see it's like given him legs now and is extended the body parts of others, and it's kind of like blurred parts out. I mean, this some of this looks a little bit weird how the walls are joining in, but it does give you like some different options as well. This one or this one looks kind of cool. Legs look a little bit weird in that one. Stuff on the table's a little bit weird, but maybe we go for, yeah. So we'll go with that one for now. Um, there's this cool magic edit thing actually where you can change parts of the design. So let's say we want this dude to have red hair. If we select this, continue, describe your edit. And you can do all sorts of things. Like you could add jewelry or make him like hold an object or something. So that there's and you can actually edit the style of text as well. So Canva gives an example in their promotional videos of having text and then turning the text into like the style of a balloon. Poor guy, what are we doing to him? But yeah, let's go with that one. I mean, you can see these other options not actually really giving him red hair per se, but yeah, let's go with that one. And I mean, that doesn't look unrealistic. He maybe some people would say that he looked a little bit more attractive before, but it's actually done a pretty good job of coloring his hair and not making it look completely wacky. So that's quite a cool feature that Canva has. Grab text. Let's start with magic. So I kind of think this is quite similar to the background remover. It seems to probably use similar technology, but instead of erasing the background, it keeps it. So it just like kind of cuts this guy out so that you can move him around in the background. And then it probably also, I guess, does magic expand inward for where he is being replaced. So, well, it's cut off his hand there. But so now if I'm, oh, it's cut out everyone. Interesting. But yeah, if you move everyone around, you can see the background is still there. So that part of the image was, never there, and it's just filled that in and then cut everyone out as well. So that's kind of cool when there's like someone or an object like in a design in an image and you need to cut it out and like move it around. Can be yeah, a good feature to use. So let's try out the edit or grab text with Canva now. So if we click on edit photo, this requires text to be in the image and you kind of like want to be able to grab the text out. So if we click on this here, I'm hoping this is going to work. I've picked an image with some pretty clear text in it, so we'll find out. Interesting. Okay. Yep. And it's done. I mean, that was probably quite an easy job for the AI to just blend this in because it's really just like one color here. But yeah, it has like converted that into text, so we could technically edit that now. You can see it's not in like the same style, but did an okay job. So for the magic write feature, basically any text within Canva, this is accessible to you. So you can click on a text box and then it has magic write. So if you're writing, let's say, a presentation and you're kind of stuck for words, instead of necessarily having to go to ChatGPT, if you just want to like rewrite it in a certain way, um, that's possible here. So there's a few basic, simple templated prompts. You don't have the option of actually prompting it yourself, but yeah, you can say like continue writing, summarize, rewrite it, make it fun, formal, sprinkle fairy dust, whatever that means. I think it's I guess like rewrite would make it magical or something. Um, so let's just go, yeah, let's sprinkle some fairy dust. Let's find out what that means exactly. Yeah, so it's given it a bit of a fun kind of magical style, I guess. Cool. So there's this option here within Canva, by the way, you can create regular documents that are like Google Docs or Word almost. So in this sort of format where you can um, basically just be writing text. If you click on this plus button or do the slash, you can go magic write and then fill in a prompt. So then it will go and write anything that you've prompted in there. So what I'm going to show you is converting that text into presentation. And of course, you can keep on rewriting it here as well. So you can highlight that, go magic write, and you can highlight specific parts, which is quite useful as well. So let's say we're happy with that now, and then we go convert to a presentation. So I think this part still has a bit to go because it kind of just puts it into a presentation format instead of, reformatting the text in a certain way. And I don't think they're offering like the best templates here as well. Um, but it's there as an option. So, so if we go create my presentation, that will put it into slides now. And then we can style it with like certain layouts and that sort of thing.